Hey everyone, it's Natalie. So I have another review for you, and that's going to be on the Sephora Colorista Palette. So this is another item from my Sephora haul. If you haven't seen that video, I'll go ahead and put the link down below for you, so you can go ahead and see that, because I'm trying to do reviews on most of the items there, just to let you know my feedback and what I think of them. So this is the palette right here, and I'm reading on the website, it says it has 40 eyeshadows, 5 cream liners, 15 lipsticks, 4 blushes, 2 bronzers. And so it originally retailed for $36. I purchased mine for $19. I believe it's still $19. And it says it's actually a $155 value. So that is really good. The major selling point behind this, let me show you. So it has all those different types of products. And just that is cool enough to have all the different mix of products for only $19. But then, when you open it up, here's everything. It has from right here to all the way right here. Those are all the eyeshadows. This row going up, those are the cream eyeliners. And this is the pinkish stuff. Those are the lip glosses / lipsticks. They're actually more just lip glosses with a little bit of pigmentation. I'm not sure why they call them lipsticks. And then we have 2 right here and 2 right here on the top. Those are the blushes. The bottom are the bronzers. And so it comes right here in the bottom center, this little palette. And if I go ahead and open it up for you, it has these little sections right there. So it has magnets right here on the bottom, the magnets in each of these little circle ones. So right here you can fit 2 of the rectangle objects, and then here you can fit 6 of the little round objects. So you can go ahead and put eyeshadows in those, or the lip gloss, or just whatever. I have before put only 6 eyeshadows in here, because if you hadn't noticed already, a lot of my tutorials I tend to do a lot of different colors in each look, so I'll have like 4 to 5 eyeshadows per look. So I like to have options, so sometimes I'll just do all eyeshadows right there. But it also comes with this little stick thing right here, and this is to prop up the eyeshadows, blushes, whatever you're going to use. So if you look closely, you can see right next to all the eyeshadows it has those little things. I don't even know what to call them. Those little things where you put the stick and then you basically kind of prop it out, and they come right out. So I'll go ahead and do a little palette for you real quick, just some random objects. The great thing about this too is you get to choose what colors you want. So if you want neutrals, then only take the neutrals. If you want some neutrals and then maybe some purples, then go ahead and take that. You get to choose, so that is just so awesome, instead of just like, oh well, this has this in it, so I have to take it. It's just so cool. Such an awesome idea, whoever came up with it. And so I made a little palette for you right here. So on the top I have a blush. On the bottom I have a bronzer. These are getting washed out, I'm sorry. On this other side right here, the top is all eyeshadows. I have these different color eyeshadows. The bottom, this is another eyeshadow on the end. This is a cream liner in the center. And this is one of the lip colors. One thing that I dislike about this, when you do the little palette, if you do put a lip color in there, so you're going to use the eyeshadow, right? Just take any eyeshadow brush. You're using the eyeshadow or the blush brush, and you go, when you stick it in there, you might get some fallout in the lip color. And I don't know about you, but I don't like to have like powder in my lip color if it's not supposed to be there. So if I get some on top of the cream eyeliner, I don't feel that's as big of a deal, because you kind of have to put your brush in there, and you're going to use it to go on your eye anyway. But when you get on your lips, I don't know, my lips are more sensitive, so I can kind of feel if there's anything in my lipstick or lip gloss, then I can just kind of feel it, and it kind of grosses me out. So if you're using it in here, or even if you're using it in the big palette, if you get some of this blush and you're trying to put it on, there's a little bit of fallout it can get in these colors right here, which it has gotten in this one right here. Okay, now as far as the products, so we have the eyeshadows. I actually love these. These have impressed me so much. I read so many reviews, and people, watched reviews. Some people, they love this palette. Other people, they just didn't like it at all. They're like, oh, do not get this. This is horrible. And so I just went back and forth of like, do I get it? Do I not? Because some people, they're, you know, just claiming that it's wonderful. Other people, they just know the shadows, they're just horrible quality, and so are the blushes, and I just wasn't sure. But then what convinced me was the price. When they dropped it down to $19, I was like, okay, not 19, I think we can give this a shot, because compared to, let's say, an Urban Decay 24/7 pencil, which is $18 for one, this is one more dollar and you're getting all this. So I thought for $19, I'll try it and, you know, just kind of see how it goes. And I am so glad that I did, because I just absolutely love it. So like the shadows right here, there are a few in there. I'm all showing you myself in the mirror. There are a few in here that I don't particularly care for. Let's see if I can get up close and show you them. These two right here. This one right here, it's kind of like a light golden color with some silver glitter. This one, it's almost like a shimmery beige with a little bit of silver glitter. Those two right there, they're pretty grainy. They do apply alright, but not necessarily that great compared to everything else in here. The matte colors in here are unbelievable. They're pretty similar, if not some of them blend even better than the Wet n Wild ones, like the Wet n Wild matte colors in the Vanity palette or the Less palette. Some of these are, yeah, they're like that, or they blend even better. So I just love the mattes in here. All the shimmery ones as well, they blend just awesome. So I'm very happy with it. The lasting power of these, I haven't, you know, seen anything bad at all. So when I put on the shadows in the morning and then come home at night, the shadows are still the same color as when I put them on. They haven't faded or anything like that. So I'm just very, very happy with these. The only ones I can't say that I have tried yet, I swatched all of these. As soon as I got this entire palette, I was like, touched everything. But I have not tried the blue eyeshadows yet on a look on myself, or the silver ones. But I have tried the purples, and I have tried the pinks, the browns, a little bit of the greens. So yeah, I like those so much. The cream eyeliners, those they're pretty pigmented for the most part. The ones that are the least pigmented of the bunch are the teal one at the top and also the brown one. Those are not as pigmented as I'd like. They all apply pretty well though. The only thing is the stain power of them, they do fade throughout the day, so that's a little bit of a bummer. Now all these lip colors right here, as I said, they're a little bit more of like kind of a light pigmented lip gloss. The blushes, they're pretty pigmented. The only thing is they're not as soft to work with, but they do blend out very well, so I was pretty impressed with those. This one right here, that one has a little bit of the gold glitter fallout, but it's still a very pretty color. Okay, and another thing I love about this palette is on the bottom, they're brown bronzers. They're not orangish. So these are awesome. This one right here and also the lighter one, they're great for contouring or bronzing. I mostly just use bronzers to kind of contour right here, maybe a little bit up here. And so I am very happy that I purchased this little mini palette. This is so wonderful, and on top with this compared with my little travel brush set, oh my gosh, I'm just like in heaven, because I'm so happy that I did end up purchasing these two things. Because this little brush set I can honestly just throw in my purse, and then this can just go in my purse. This is about like compared to the CoverGirl, this is an original pressed powder thing. Do you see how small that is? This is so like sleek and compact, and you can just, yeah, put it right in your purse. And so if you do decide to go with a whole lip color, eyeliner and the shadows and then the blush and bronzer, then you have all those products right here. Which, what other way would you have all those products this compact? It's just such a cool idea. I hope that other makeup brands will also kind of jump on the bandwagon of this idea, because it's very innovative and fascinating to me. If you couldn't tell by what I'm saying right now, I would totally recommend this palette. I think it is such a great price for $19. And I know there's just been so many different kinds of reviews out there, but I honestly and truly do like this palette. I do like the shadows. Like I said, there's a few, those two that I in particular don't like. But so far, those are the only two that I can say anything bad about. So, yeah, leave me any questions or comments that you guys have down below. And, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Alright, thanks so much for watching.